For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Tell him and ease up.
Yeah, look at that. Order belts, mighty. The ring does swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portray a ting, but ping we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring does swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portray a ting, no but ping we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring does swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portray a ting, no but ping.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. First up, Jake Paul, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 193 centimeters. And his opponent, it's Lawrence the Sauce Coley. He's 6'5" tall with an 82.7-inch reach.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see.
Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico. The Sauce, Lawrence Coley. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight title and hasn't ruled out a move to the heavyweight division.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European cruiserweight champion from London, England, a cruiserweight champion of the world, Lawrence the Sauce Ross O'Coley.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just a notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let him back. Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back. It's a terrible round now. Come on. We've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. You'll take it. Getting soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Set him back into it. Guys, I get your boxing.
Here we go. It's round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. The jab not finding its target. The straight right just missing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Jake Paul in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You think it's anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round of work. Don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about the defense like you can. Get this boxing back together. You've been coasting this fight and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You got to take that eddies up a little bit so he can't give you out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again.
Coley wobbled and down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fighting, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Are we about to see a first round knockout?
One shot.
Jake Paul goes down. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That jab misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every night.
Well, you can't do that, can you? Nope, that jab not going to score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He blocks that jab. That hook won't score. Lucky that hook didn't score. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. And eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good work out there. The job's working now. Those 1-2s, just like you. Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Top of the time, sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
He got back in. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
Got to be smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and fit
your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Couldn't land that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Only catching air with that hook. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just blocks. Be smart.
There's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Hard. Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You be playing overblown.
Will the referee step in?
You got this, man. Just be smart. Clever.
Looks like they've pulled her right there. So much for defensive abilities. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Okay, Matthew, I like that one. Good work. Good work out there. Got in your lead. Nice, switch on. Until heart's missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just blocks. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give it anything. Go back and win the round. Still landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't... You've been coasting this fight and now you're going to let him get back in. But relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for blame. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start. He's absolutely shattered.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Finishing. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight up.
Here we go. It's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? And now going for the finish. And down goes Jake Paul. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can...
That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived.
feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name reigns heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps to calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know I ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even, 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Heather the Heat Hardy, 5'5" tall, with a reach of 64 inches. And she'll be facing Miss GB, Natasha Jonas. She weighed in at 61.2 kilos. She stands at 173 centimeters with a reach of 165.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
It's Heather Hardy who always brings the heat. She's been in there with the best of the best. The former world champion believes she can get back on top if she can get a win here in this one. Natasha Jonas, Miss GB. She fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the WBO featherweight champion of the world, introducing Heather the Heat Hardy. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Double uppercut. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. These two were made for each other. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. I wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good, right. So that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in here and there. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You're starting to make mistakes and you're up. Right, you'll take her out.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
She wasn't ready for that counter. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want the knockout. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Early round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mark.
Keep it up, stay focused. Do not let her back into the fight.
Just round. I need you to go back out there.
Up and keep her head. I don't want you to load up. Don't worry about that one.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there and let's
take her out. She's ready to go.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Next round.
She's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise she'll see it.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Output. Thought there would be some more action here. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Straight right just misses. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I like that. I'm happy. Just box her. Be small. Get your shot on the end of that jab. So that's it. Just start sticking a few in the round. Right? It's only one round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, we've let us
Still landing your power shots. That's good play. That's good boxing right there.
she's not in your league. Come on.
Think of...
There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses with the straight left. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
She scores with that counter. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. We'd like to see more jabs. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Can't find a home for that jab. Caution is being thrown to the wind. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Go back and
Shot at a time. Set her up. Right, you'll take her out.
don't move on the two. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round. That is a terrible round. Come on, you've let her back.
See it, and she'll ride it out. So go out there.
She's not in your league.
Do not let her back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no free shots.
Compare this round. I
end of that jab.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
All in all, it's good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Keep it.
Time for the 5th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Misses with the straight left. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. Just misses with that uppercut. Deciding to look. Whoa, wait a minute. And now Hardy. Oh, it may be the beginning of the end. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
That time, set her up. Right, you'll take her out.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win this round.
And she'll ride it out. So go out there.
Round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good play.
Good your shots off and don't give her anything. Go back and win.
Hey, still in this. Think about...
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Keep on the end of that jab. So that's it.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter. Misses with the straight left. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Missing with the left uppercut. Just gets out of the way of that. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Good. I'm happy. I'm a happy coach. I like that round. Keep your much better. She's not.
There's the bell to start round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses with the straight left. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think of. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Straight right just misses. Do you believe what we are seeing? Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Her stamina is off the charts. Needs to put some combination work together. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Tasha Jonas in trouble. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
She'll see it, and she'll ride it out.
So be back on the job. Get out there and win this round.
Focused. Do not let her back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her
out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round.
The jab, slick. Keep on the end.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
All in all, it's good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this.
Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Heather Hardy is now dazed. And Heather Hardy just couldn't take anymore. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Incredible work rate. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That jab, it's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Switch, you were still landing your power shots. Good play, good boxing right now.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box her.
Keep it up, stay focused. Do not let her back into the
Nothing. Go back and win the round. Right?
smart and keep ahead. I don't want you to load up. Don't be...
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Right, you'll take her out. She's ready to go. Look at her.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Jab slightly off target. How about that time counter shot? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Great work. I love that. You know what you're doing?
I need you to win this round.
So that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in here and...
Just box her. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give her anything. Go back and win the round. Right?
You saw him give her no free shots. Keep smart and keep ahead.
You're switching off. I need you to switch back.
But you were still landing your power shots. It's good play. It's good boxing right there.
Get back out there and win this round.
Think about defense on the end.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't be one shot at a time.
It's round 10. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Those counter punches have to hurt. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. They stop the hook there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. No flicker bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a night glove slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests. Man got no fertilizer.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist. Up against them, Freight Train. So here we go. These two will be fighting tonight as welterweights.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
First up, we have the artist from the United States of America. And they'll be facing Freight Train from the United States of America.
It'll be ding-ding from first club. They're off.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the dark green trunks, trimmed with green, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, Freight Train.
And this one has all of those big These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Misses with the jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. How about that time counter shot? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Throws the uppercut but misses. Gotta let your hands go. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Big deep breaths, big deep breaths.
Load up, don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Back out there and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it, you ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Be smart, you won't like...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit me on the blind side of the ring. Get him angry.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. out the combination to this save. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. How did they survive that?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Why weren't they more cautious? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. This is a high-octane battle. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pump, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Incredible work rate. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot or pickpocket them.
He misses with that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. with that time counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can't land the jab there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What do? You've been coasting for this entire no free shot. Keep smart. Be smart, and he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense, Ian, and think about what you do. Good work. And I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful round now.
Go, he's absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to go.
Go. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get
Finish it. You're getting your time in already. Right hand's
Did all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go.
Time winding down as we get set. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the straight left. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off, and then what can you do?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? I thought that was gonna be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
It's a terrible round that was. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than him.
Great. Now don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. We can take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
There's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can see the heavy breathing, but whoa, wait a minute! What a massive upset this would be. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
stamina is off the charts. Why weren't they covering up? And down goes the artist. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Couldn't land that jab. So much for defensive abilities. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Round 8, and we're off again. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Missing with that jab. Perfect counter lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs. Oh, wait a minute. So much for defensive abilities. Will the referee stop? And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before. Now they're doing it again. And look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way. What tactics. What a game plan. What a result.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. But my way, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. 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 Undisputed. I'm undisputed. Undisputed. I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed, baby. Waiting too shy to come home. Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, so I handle all that.